Greetings, CYBERDOGs and citizens of the interbubs. This is RENDOG'S coming at you from inside of a giant cave network in this Let's Play Minecraft Survival series. In the previous episode, we planted for ourselves some delicious ass croppage, and then we went on the hunt for iron. In this episode, my friends, Batty and I are going to explore this cave until we get enough iron to create for ourselves a full set of iron armor, and hopefully we are going to be able to find for ourselves some diamonds. Sit back and relax, my friends. I hope you have something tasty to snack on, something crunchy to sip on. It's time to play some Minecraft Survival, man. And yeah, at the end of the last episode, we smelted down 8 iron ingots, but I didn't bring any freaking wood with me, like a noob. So unfortunately, I am unable to turn this iron into any useful tools. So we're going to have to head back up to the surface very quickly, my friends, and get for ourselves some wood so that we can make an iron pickaxe and an iron sword. Man, this is a super tense down here, guys. Seriously, it is scary as all hell. Those skelebutts are freaking me the jazz out, man. I haven't died yet. However, I'm pretty certain that if we come across a very tricky to kill skeleton, a skeleton that's doing its jingle jangle dancing, it is going to absolutely wreck us, man. So I need to keep focused. I need to really try and get iron armor as quickly as I can, guys. It is imperative, absolutely imperative that we get our armor up and running, because seriously, there's going to be creepers down there. There's going to be skeletons. There's going to be zombies. We might come across a dungeon or something like that too, and we need to be as prepared as possible. So let's head back to the Molehole 2.0, guys. Get for ourselves some wood. We can check in on our croppage also. Hopefully we've got a couple of bits of wheat that have grown. We can plant a few more seeds too. Oh man, this is going to be so sweet, guys. I'm so excited about exploring these caves, finding some diamonds. If we can just find 3 diamonds, that would be absolutely amazing, right? Because then we could make for ourselves a diamond pickaxe, and that is going to open up so many possibilities for us, man. Oh baby, so freaking sweet. All right, we're back in the mole hole. Let's drop off some of this junk, pick up some of this wood, because that is what we'll need. We'll take some jungle wood with us too, some of these logs just in case we need some more. And let's make for ourselves some tools over here, shall we? Let's make for ourselves an iron pickaxe. Very nice. Upgraded up the wazoo. Let's make for ourselves an iron sword, I reckon. That's a good plan. And we got 3 bits of ingotage left. I reckon we make a bucket, right? Oh yes, we're going to be able to handle any lava that we find down in the cave now. And let's drop off some of this jank, man. We don't need this anymore. Well, I suppose we should hang on to our shovel, but we can drop off all of this other nonsense. We'll keep the shrooms with us just in case we find any more mushrooms. Make some delicious mushroom stew. Let's go check in on our croppage, man. Hopefully a few of these have grown. It is nighttime though. Okay, let's do this nice and quick just to make sure we don't get waylaid by enemies. All right, our crops are still growing. They haven't grown too much yet, so let's get our butts down into that cave, guys. I need to find iron. I need to find a butt ton of iron. I want to complete our armor set today. We got a pair of leather pants yesterday, which is awesome. Protection 2 enchantment on that bad boy, and I must say, kind of fetching. Look at them glowing, man. Look at me. I'm like a pimp daddy right now in these pants. Why are they pulled so far up my body, though? You know, that's kind of weird. Who wears pants like that? I feel like a nerd or something, right? Like, don't nerds pull their pants all the way up to their knees, or all the way up to their belly buttons, rather? Yeah, that's all right. I'm a nerd. I'll take it. I'll take it. Anyway, let's head back down into the cave. Batty was hanging around here. Batty, our good luck caving partner. For those of you guys who don't know, throughout this survival series, Batty always comes to join us for adventures, even though I have often killed her, nuked her with the fire aspect sword, shot her in the little bat butt with the bow and arrow. She always keeps coming back, man. She's like a loyal puppy or something, you know? Batty, I hear you squeaking. Where you at? Where you at, man? Oh, there's a creeper there already? Okay. Let the adventuring begin, my friends. Let's see if we can get for ourselves a whole bunch of resources today. Hey, creeper, you think I don't smell you, dude? I freaking smell you, man. Get freaking red. Get out of here. Okay, this iron sword is not doing too much damage. Oh, okay. Yeah, that didn't go too well, although this creeper has done a little bit of mining for us. I thank you, creeper. Oh, there's some shrooms down here. Excellent. Are these the different types of shrooms also? Yes, they are. Awesome. These are the different types of mushrooms. So now we will be able to make some mushroom stew when we need to. Very nice. And there's a little bit of iron down here. My goodness, guys. This is an absolutely enormous cave network, isn't it? Ridiculous. I don't think I want to go down there, though. That's looking a little bit precarious. I reckon we come back here. There is a spot that I wanted to explore today, and that is down here, because there's a bunch of iron here. And I don't know, it's kind of like a signal to me, you know, that we want to go down there. That's going to take us very close to the bottom of Minecraft, or to level 11/12. That's where we want to be, right? That's where the diamonds be, baby. That's where the bling blangs be hanging out. This is a lot of iron. Nice. Looks like we've hit the mother lode. I hear some jingle jangling. Batty! Dude, you got my back, I hope. Not that a bat can do much, but yeah. She's warning me. She's like, chip, chip. There's jingle jangling around here, Rendog. Keep your eyeballs open. Thanks, Batty. Thanks for the warning. All right, let's get down here, guys. This is what I'm talking about. There's a little bit of iron over here, too. How much iron have we got with us now? 12 iron. Fantastic. You know what I'm going to do, guys? I think I'm going to take this this furnace with me, right? So we can do some on-the-spot smelting when we get a little bit deeper. Oh man, dudes, I am so happy to be playing Minecraft from the beginning again. I cannot tell you, I am having so much fun right now. This is amazing. It's very seldom that I get to start Minecraft again from the beginning. I think, as I mentioned to you guys in episode 1, this is the first time that I've started Minecraft solo again in years. And I'm just having such a blast. I'm a little bit nervous, though, I must say. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to die. But we've got a bunch of lava. We got some gold over there. We got some iron. Let's try and deal with this lava. We got a bucket now. Fantastic. So let's just kill this water source. Very nice. There is some more iron here too. I reckon we set for ourselves up a little work camp down here, guys. A nice little safe house or something, right? Right at the bottom here. And hopefully that'll give us enough time to smelt down this iron. We can start making all of our materials one by one. Hello, creeper! Okay, yep, we got a creeper to deal with. Back up. Or just explode. That's also fine. Either way, you get out of our face, and I'm happy about that. Let's get some lights around here, guys. This place is ripe for skeleton spawnage. Let's just get a few torches around the place. Ooh, some more mushrooms down there too. All right, this lava is highly dangerous, highly volatile magma substance. Get rid of that jazz. And we got some gold for Granny Dog's monument. Absolutely amazing. For those of you guys who are new, Granny Dog's monument is a monument that I have been building over the last 4 years out of gold. And every bit of gold, well, as much gold as we can spare, we put into the monument. But we'll get there eventually in the series. Don't you guys worry. All right. More shroomage. Very nice. And these are different types of mushrooms also. That is fantastic. Batty! No! No! Dude! Oh, rest in pieces. Rest in pieces, Batty. Okay, this looks like a beautiful spot for a little base, doesn't it, my friends? Let's get this all sealed off, nice and tight. Maybe what we should do is create a little roof here too, right? Yep, we're going to create a very safe little haven over here, my friends. This is going to be our deep mining facility, shall we call it? Our starter mining base down here. Fantastic. Oh, baby, we're going to get so many freaking loots from down here. It's going to be sweet. I want diamonds, I want iron, I want gold. Maybe we should pick up some redstone also. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure what I would do with redstone, but, oh, this is perfect. Guys, I need your help in this episode, all right? Is there anything that we could build using redstone for the beginning of Minecraft that could help us out? You know, like a starter redstone machine of some kind? Hit me up in the comments, guys. If you want to send me some examples on Twitter also, @RenDogg, that's where I hang out on Twitter. If you got any examples of like starting Minecraft machines that you guys reckon could help us out on our Season 5 journey, hit me up, man. I'd love to get your ideas and maybe we can find something really, really cool. But yeah, there we go, guys. We are now safe and sound down here. Beautiful. I'm loving it. Let's just get a little bit more light. There we go. And now we could probably set up a couple of furnaces down here, right? We've got quite a lot of iron to smelt down. So let's get a little bit more cobblestone in the belly. We'll set up 1 or 2 furnaces, get them smelting something fierce, and get some more redstone in the belly too. Oh man, dudes, this is so awesome. I can't ever get bored of this game. I have been playing this game for years now. I don't even want to know how many hours of Minecraft I have in the belly. I mean, it must be thousands of hours. But every single time I play like this, every single time I play Minecraft, I still have so much fun. I mean, this is amazing. I'm just enjoying it so much. And you know what, guys? I think it's important in Minecraft that every now and then you go back to the beginning, you go back to starting again, because it reminds you of how difficult this game can be when you don't actually have, you know, ridiculously OP enchanted gear, diamond gear, and it's got mending and protection and blast protection and fire protection, and you got all the potions and all of that sweet jazz. You know, it's a reminder of how tricky this game can be. And actually, the beginning of Minecraft is pretty much a completely different experience to the end game of Minecraft, right? And the more time you spend in the end game, I think the more that you forget how fun the game can actually be, right? And yeah, I'm absolutely loving this, dudes. I'm having so much freaking fun. All right, let's get this iron smelted down, baby. Nice, equally distributed amongst our 4 furnaces. I'm hearing some undead around here, though. I think we've definitely summoned the undead hordes from around here. All right, so that's smelting away. Very nice. Let's see if we can dig our way through here. I think this is going to take us into the cave systems. Yes, it is. Okay, so let's try and go find some more iron, my friends. We need a little bit more iron so that we can complete our armor set. Hello, Zomboid. Get freaking hacked in the butthole. Give me your rotten flesh. Thank you. Speaking of rotten flesh, I should probably make for myself a few of these tasty-ass mushroom stew thingies, right? Let's make 4 bowls of that jazz, or as much as we can. There we go, mushroom stew, nice. Oh man, okay, so that's sorting out our food situation. Very good. Now, we just need to sort out our iron situation, right? Let's get that mushroom stew in the belly though. Very tasty. All right, first things first, let's deal with these water sources. They are impeding our movement around here, which usually ends up in death. So let's sort that out. And this looks like another long tunnel over here, doesn't it? Let's get some light up in here. Anything over here? No? All right, so let's look around the immediate vicinity. Iron, please. I would like some iron in the belly, if you've got it for me, Minecraft. Ooh, look at this. A ton of iron to get our pickaxe stuck into. Beautiful. Guys, you know what, man? It's been weird for me the last couple of weeks. In fact, the last couple of months. Because I haven't been playing in this Minecraft world, and I've been talking in this episode about, you know, how much fun I'm having on this series, and how much fun I'm having in the season, rather, being back in my Rentopia world, back to recording survival. And I've been thinking about it over the last couple of days, trying to figure out why this series means so much to me. And I think it all comes down to the sense of familiarity in life, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. This series has been such a huge part of my life for the last 4 years that when it's not there, I kind of feel like something's missing. It's almost like, you know, when your mama or your dad or your best friend or your brother or sister or something goes on holiday for a really long time, you kind of feel like there's something missing, right? That there's something missing in your life. And I've kind of been feeling that way over the last couple of months or so. You know, I've been really happy out here in the Real Life Hermit project. I live all by myself now in the middle of nowhere. I've come out here to do YouTube full time and to stream full time. But I don't know, man. I've just been feeling like there's something missing. That there's something in the puzzle that is missing. Like that one piece of the puzzle is not there. And I reckon it's all because of this Minecraft series. It's been such a massive part of my existence, like I've been saying, for the last 5 years. I mean, if it wasn't for this Minecraft series, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now. I wouldn't be on Hermitcraft. I wouldn't be a YouTuber. I wouldn't be a streamer. You know, this series means more to me than I think I realize. And yeah, it kind of reminds me of a feeling that I had once when I was a little kid. When I was about 7 years old or so. I think I was telling you guys a few episodes ago. Hang on, I'll get to that in a second. Hello, skeleton! Get freaking hacked! Thank you for your bone. We can use that for our croppage. Very nice. But yeah, I think I was telling you guys a little bit earlier, or in the first episode, that my father passed away when I was very young. I was about 6 years old when it happened, and my brother was about 4 years old. And it was a very crazy time in my family's life. I mean, we were kids, really, and I don't really remember that much from that time period. I have a few memories or so, but it's kind of strange how your brain chooses which memories to keep, right? Because when you're a kid, of course, you have a ton of experiences. I mean, even from the ages of sort of 1 to sort of 7 years old or so, I guess, you know, think about how much stuff happens in your life. And when you are older, you only remember a few memories, right? Creeper, please, dude. I am trying to tell a story over here. Jeez, that was a ridiculously big explosion. But yeah, and you know what? I think that the memories that you do retain from your childhood, I reckon there's a lesson to be learned from those memories. And it's one of the really cool things about this survival series is that I get to go through some of these memories with you guys, and it's helping me trying to figure out, you know, if these memories have any meaning for me or what they might mean in my life, right? And this is a memory that I have that I wanted to share with you guys today because it, you know, feeling this sort of nostalgic love for the series that I have over the last few days, now that I've started recording properly, it reminded me of a feeling I had when I was a kid. When my father passed away, about a year and a half later or so, I guess, my mum decided to move on from the city that we were living in. We were living in a city called Bloemfontein. And an interesting little side note for all of you new cyber dogs out there, I know you older guys know this, but I was born in Bloemfontein, and guess who else was born in Bloemfontein? In South Africa, Bloemfontein in South Africa. J.R.R. Tolkien. That's right. Interesting, isn't it? Considering J.R.R. Tolkien is probably my favorite author. I don't know if that's I don't know if there's something to be said about that, but yes, J.R.R. Tolkien was born in the same city as me, a city called Bloemfontein, and Bloemfontein actually means city flower fountain, excuse me, which I think is a very beautiful name for a city. But anyway, that's where I was born and that's where we lived. But when my father passed away, about a year and a half later, my mum decided that we would move on and we would move to another city. And we moved to a city called Johannesburg, which is the capital of South Africa, for those of you guys who don't know. My mum met a man who is now my stepfather and who is now a man who I am proud to call my father. A man who helped me achieve everything that I have achieved in my life. In fact, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now if it wasn't for my stepfather. But I'll definitely be telling you guys more about him over the coming episodes or so. But he helped my mum get through a very traumatic period in her life, and eventually my mum decided that we would move to Johannesburg to live with my new dad, and that's what we did. Now, what I remember from this time, one of the memories that I remember from this time, you would think that I would remember a lot, right? But I don't actually remember that much, because I suppose I was very young, and I suppose from my perspective, not much was happening, right? My mum was doing all the hard work, you know, packing up the house, getting it sold, you know, getting all the furniture moved to the new city and all of that jazz. And I was just a kid, man. I was still just doing my thing, right? I was going to school, hanging out with my friends, playing with my toys, hanging out with my brother. And one of the things that I do remember, ooh, some more tasty mushrooms. One of the things I do remember is the day that my mum packed up my toys. And it was pretty traumatic for me at that time. I think that's when it really kicked into my little brain that we were moving. But my favorite toys in the world was a toy called Lego, which I'm sure, I mean, if you guys don't know what Lego is, then I don't know where you have been in this world. You've been living under a freaking rock, man. But yeah, Lego was my favorite toy, and I also had another toy called Meccano, which was like a metallic version of Lego. I don't think they do Meccano anymore, but it was absolutely amazing. And I loved those two things with all of my heart. In fact, my brother Goxie and I were huge fans of both of those things. It was our favorite thing in the entire world. We absolutely loved our Lego. We absolutely loved our Meccano. Whenever we were being naughty, my mum would take us into the TV room, and we had so much Lego by the time I was 6 years old that what my mum did was she just shoved all of the blocks into about 10 giant sort of Tupperware containers, right? And whenever we were naughty, my mum would bring those Tupperware containers out and just pour them onto the floor in a giant pile, right? And sit my brother and I next to each other there, and that was us done for the day, man. We could sit there and play Lego for the entire freaking day. And I've always said that Lego is the reason that I play Minecraft. Lego is the reason why I love Minecraft so much, because Minecraft is basically Lego but with infinite blocks, right? But anyway, I remember that day when my mum packed up my Lego and packed up Meccano, and I was so freaking sad, man. I was devastated. And I remember my mum saying to me, don't worry, you will get your Lego back really soon. We're going to move into a new house, and the first thing that I will do when we get there is you can play Lego, so don't worry. And I suppose that put me at ease. Who knows how long it took for us to actually move? I mean, you know, I don't have any sense of time in the memory. I don't know. It probably took us a couple weeks after that. Maybe it was the next day. Who knows? But eventually, we moved over to Johannesburg to start our brand new life. And this is the really interesting thing about the move, right? You would think that I can remember the move. You would think that I would be able to remember the drive, right? You know, the drive from Bloemfontein to Johannesburg, you know, packing the cars, like all of that crazy stuff. I don't remember a single thing about that. From that sort of string of memories that I have when we moved to Johannesburg, the only thing that I remember is my toys being packed away. And then the day that I arrived in our new house in Johannesburg, I can still remember the house very, very clearly. It was a little apartment, a double-story apartment with a tiny little swimming pool in the back. And the first thing that I did when we got there was I said to Mum, I just want my Lego. I want my Lego, you know, I want to play with my Lego. And that's exactly what my mum did for me, man. She took me up the stairs. I remember very small little stairs and all the way up to my bedroom. I don't have any memory of what my bedroom looked like. I can't recall what was in the bedroom. I don't have any idea about what was in that bedroom. But what I do remember is seeing a shelf in my room, like a little toy shelf. And on that toy shelf, what my mum had done was she put my Lego in the front and she put my Meccano on top of the Lego. So it was the very first thing that I saw when I moved into my room. And I love my mum so much, you know, she's just such an amazing person. And that's exactly the kind of thing that she's always done. She's always looked after her kids so much. You know, we've always come first in her life, no matter how tragic, no matter how hectic the circumstances around her. She always put us first. And of course, that day she put me first. And she made sure that when I went into my room, there was my Lego. There was the most important thing for me, my beautiful toys that I'd missed so much. And I remember standing in that room, staring at my Lego, shaking my head and just crying. I suppose maybe in that moment I was crying, maybe not for Lego, but maybe for everything, you know, maybe in that moment in my subconscious mind of being a very small little kid, everything is sort of kicked in, you know. My life had changed. I'd lost my dad. I'd moved to a new city. I think it all sort of came to a head in that moment. And I remember crying like crazy, crying for sadness, crying for happiness. I can't describe the emotion, but all I knew is when I saw that Lego and when I saw that Meccano, I was the happiest little cyber pup that you guys could ever imagine. And I spent the rest of the day in my room playing with Lego and playing Meccano. And I remember playing so much that my fingers got really, really sore by the end of the day. And my mum actually had to stop me playing. I remember her saying, okay, that's enough now. You know, you're actually hurting yourself playing with your Lego right now. But yeah, I think it's kind of interesting because I get a similar feeling to that. I made all of these sticks to make torches, and I haven't made any torches yet. Let me make a few more torches here. But when I started playing on this world again, guys, just about a week ago or so, I sort of got a familiar feeling. A feeling that I got when I first saw my Lego again after, you know, however long it took for us to move cities. And I don't know, I just have this feeling now that everything is in its right place, to quote Radiohead. I just feel like everything's coming together really, really well now. And I'm so happy to be back in this Minecraft world, to be back with you guys, playing Minecraft, having fun, and doing what I do best, man. And I couldn't be a happier human being right now, guys. Oh, I am just so pleased.